Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be showing you the weekly reset for October 15, 2019, showing you everything that has changed, that has reset, and that is updated with the next week of Destiny 2, from the Nightfalls to the Crucible. The Iron Banner is here, by the way, as well as a bunch of new changes that have come this week. Obviously, first and foremost, the Iron Banner, first Iron Banner of Season 8, Season of the Undying, is here. I'm going to be going through that very shortly. On top of that, I do believe there's going to be some new Eververse stuff. They said after 2 weeks of the DLC, they're going to start selling a lot more of the new stuff in Eververse. So hopefully that includes the new Bride Engrams and just everything that she possibly sells. We'll get into that when we actually get to her. But let's go ahead and get into the weekly reset. Starting up with the Nightfall. The Nightfall Ordeal is going to be the Inverted Spire. This is the beta mission with the big Minotaur at the very end. Should be a very low scoring Nightfall as far as points goes, but it's obviously a very fast one. As far as the other Nightfalls go, we have Strange Terrain, the Wizard Knockers dude at the end, dropping the Braytech Osprey, the Arms Dealer, the Chartreuse Cabal Sniper dude at the end, dropping the Tilt Fuse Exotic Sparrow, and then finally the Scarlet Keep, that is the Hashladoon at the end, and whoa, okay, actually, what does she drop? So from what I can tell online, there doesn't seem to be a Nightfall unique. Perhaps it's hidden until this week. I know that it was the Ordeal last week, so we should have been able to see it before, but it doesn't seem like it's, well, let's just say it's not obvious right off the bat. So it doesn't seem like this one has a unique. As far as the highest scoring Nightfall is going to be Strange Terrain using that little exploit, and the fastest is going to be Arms Dealer, as it's one of the base game strike. As far as the heroic modifier for this week, it will be Arc Singe, and the daily right now is going to be Blackout and Grenadier. And whenever it's Arc Singe, everything lines up with Arc. So literally, everything should be Arc unless they've changed things. Moving on to the Crucible, showing off what they've got. Oh, okay, I thought the rotators here were actually going to be, I thought they were going to turn into Iron Banner, but they're not. So Iron Banner is actually just an additional game mode. If you wanted to play some 6v6 control, go for the powerful gear, on top of the fact that apparently there's 4 unique pinnacle gears you can get from Iron Banner. I'll show you that very soon. Power level enabled. I assume the Gate Lord's Eye does count for this, so it can be very, very sweaty and more difficult than ever to actually compete in Iron Banner. As far as the rotator playlists go, we have Supremacy on the left and we have Lockdown on the right. Both of those modes are going to be the rotator. Everything else is pretty standard and the same as before. And because we're talking about Crucible, just wanted to show you what Mr. SALADIN himself does have in his inventory. The first and most important thing is that he has a quest line for you to complete to be able to get the different armor pieces. So you cannot actually claim any of the faction rewards until you've gotten through the quest line, is what they said in a recent blog post. But this one should be easier than it has been in the past. Last time they had to nerf it a few times because it was just a little bit too difficult. But every single character, pick this up, start doing Iron Banner, you'll start to get armors along the way. Outside of that, there's also some pinnacle gears. Like they said, 4 different pinnacle gears that you can get from Iron Banner. This is pinnacle gear. This is how you get from 950 to 960, and this is very, very important when it comes to actually getting high power to be able to even compete in the Iron Banner. So this is a distinct advantage for Iron Banner people. Moving on to Reckoning, we have Arc, like I said, and the daily right now is going to be Grenadier. Decent day to do Reckoning. The Flashpoint this week will be taking place on Io, so completing public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures to complete the Flashpoint on Io. As for Escalation Protocol, this week it will be Ikello Shotgun, and that's because last week was all 3, and next week should be the SMG. If you do not have the Ikello Shotgun, if you're new to the game at all, it is extremely worth it to go and get it. It is still a very powerful weapon. It's literally called the Ikellos_SG. Look it up online. All you have to do is do Escalation Protocol. You have a chance of having a drop on the boss kill. Go and get it. It is available. Moving on to the Moon Reset, showing everything that has changed, what is currently the Nightmare Hunts, as well as the fact that I think they have been upgraded to the next level. But just wanted to do a bit of a weekly reminder that Eris's special Memory Pursuit is the direction to be able to get a bunch of the lore stuff and move on with her storyline. So if you want to do stuff like that, it is available, obviously, reset this week. Moving on to the Nightmare Hunts, we have Skolas, we have Omnigo, which we've both seen before, and lastly, we have Zydron, the Gate Lord. I'm not sure if this is talking about the Gate Lord that we defeated on Nessus or Venus long ago, or this is another Gate Lord that we've already done. I don't remember a Gate Lord fight, but this seems new. And as I said before, there is in fact a new modifier, new difficulty in the Nightmare Hunt. There should be one more difficulty called Master. That should be a 980 activity. They're going to release that, I think, next week, if not the week after that. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit more modifiers, so there's going to be a bit more of a point score total, and hopefully there are better rewards, although it doesn't say that there are. As for the Menagerie, this week the boss will be Aronach, beloved by Kellis. It's going to be the big ogre at the end. The modifiers for the normal mode will be Arcsinge, Blackout, and Grenadier. The heroic mode has a different set of modifiers with Extinguish, Grenadier, Famine, and Solar Sync. If you wanted to go kill the ogre for whatever reason, I think the Truth Quest has an alternate now, so you don't need it for the Truth Quest, but if you are going for some specific weapons, the Menagerie is a great place to get them. Hint, hint, Owlstringer is amazing. Moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at Eververse's inventory, and let me just say right off the bat, there's a lot of new stuff that I do not recognize. Apparently this is a ghost shell, this is a ship. These are definitely some new stuff for real purchases, and there is a lot of opportunities to purchase some of the new items. You can tell by the Vex symbol in the top left corner for the new season, which is very exciting because they said that we weren't going to be able to see it for the first 2 weeks, and now it's been 2 weeks, so we get to see the new stuff. First and foremost, the emote that we have available is called Flare Gun. It seems like you're just going to load up a flare gun and fire it, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. You also have a Speed Demon Treasure Hunter Ghost Shell, which is a decent combo. Speed Demon means you get on your Sparrow faster, better Sparrow, reloading Sparrow, whatever. You have the Transmit effect for the Nightmare Emergence, which is pretty good. I already got it last week. You have the Polished Sea Stone and the Bruised Blush. So something I did want to mention about Archive section. Last time I erroneously said that there's sales in these sections here. That's not actually true. If you happen to have already received part of this armor set, so if you receive like maybe 3 out of the 5 armor pieces, you get a 3/5 discount. And that's what I saw last time, whereas this time I literally have the full set for both on my Titan, and that's why it's like that. And then lastly, the Bright Dust section with even more opportunities to get some of the new stuff for the new season. You have things like Happy Feet, which is an emote where it just looks like you have happy feet. You've got this new this Sparrow that looks very Vexinated, like a Vex head front part to it, as well as just vines and moss all over it. You've got this you've got this ship which we've got a couple of items that we have seen before. The Chella N, we've seen this one in Warmind. We've seen this Ronin skin for the Izanagi's Burden. However, obviously Izanagi's Burden has become a bit more popular, so this may be even more desired. You've got the Oxygen ornament, and then lastly you got this Ghost Projection across the bottom. You got a couple of different options here in case you're interested in any one of them. I'm gonna pick up one of these because I don't think I have it, but these are available. Moving on to the loot box opening section of my videos, where I basically open some loot box, legendary engram, or prime engram, and if I call out the correct location, I will be doing a giveaway of some Steam gifts on my Discord server. And I've forgotten over the last couple of weeks, but if I do remember correctly, the current week we're supposed to be calling out 6 different locations. If it's not a kinetic weapon, we win, and we will be doing a giveaway. If it is a kinetic weapon, we lose. And next week, we're just guaranteeing it with a 7 out of 7. I've never done a 6 before, and I'm very excited to see what it is. Okay! I saw a weapon, and I got really stoked. But yes, we will be doing a giveaway on my Discord next week. So find the Discord server in the description down below. And I'll be doing a giveaway next week at the reset. But Dychronic, why don't you just do it this week and just do it right after your weekly reset? I'm busy and lazy. And also, I want you to go to my Discord server. Something that we definitely have to stop by is at the portal. Apparently this is supposed to be a portal that Ikora is building. That's why you're giving her all these parts. Apparently every single week they're just gonna get a little bit bigger until we make this portal in its entirety. Seems like they're getting some good progress. They're getting the frame done this week, but you know, it doesn't look very vexy. I'm assuming over the next few weeks you're gonna see a bit more vexiness to it to make it look like the diagram that she's got on her desk here. This is something heady. I haven't done something like this before, where the tower actually develops over time, and living in the Destiny universe at the time of release actually mattered. So that's interesting to see. As for Hawthorne's inventory, showing off her clan bounties and weekly raid challenges. Pretty standard set of clan bounties across the top. We got Gambit, we got Crucible, we got raids, and the clan perk required thing that is not a powerful gear. I really don't see the point of this weekly clan bounty, but it is there if you want to get it. As far as the weekly raid challenges go, for the Last Wish raid, Fight Forever is going to be the Morgoth encounter, the big ogre dude. Basically, don't kill any of the regular sized ogre. The little ogres at his feet. Be able to get this one. It's a pretty easy one. Next up for the Scourge of the Past raid, it's going to be the first section of the boss area. All for one, one for all. Basically, every single person has to dunk each one of the colored buffs that are underground on one of the tank sides at least once. So every person, all 3 colors, basically send 3 people down, get 1 buff each, send them back up, and then swap back and forth until every person is dunked every color. And then lastly, Total Victory is going to be the first section of the boss area in Crown of Sorrows. with the deception that you have to kill. Basically, you have to break his shield 5 times before you kill him. Every time you can actually do a damage phase to him. Hint hint, use the anarchy strategy that everybody has been using. Should be pretty easy. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Ignore the fact that I just respawned. That's gonna be the end of the video. I'm not gonna go down to Werner anymore. It seems like not a lot of people are looking forward to actually seeing his inventory, and it takes forever for him to summon Nightfall anyways. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know if you had any questions, comments, concerns in the comments down below. And yeah, my name's been Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one.